Another stagnant pond. Huh.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Yummy, yummy pond goop.
Pond goop.
Right now we're going to be climbing up Mount Rogers today, which is the highest mountain in Virginia. The AT doesn't go all the way to the top, but we're going to go pretty close to the top. So Rudy and I are kind of considering going up there anyway. But then later today, we're going to be going through Greyson Highlands, which is a really famous point on the trail where there are wild ponies. So we're kind of hoping that we're going to run into some of the wild ponies today.
I'm going to pet a horse today. And if I'm lucky, the horse is going to pet me too. We're just on the top of the climb up to Mount Rogers. So this isn't actually the peak, but wow. It's kind of raining right now, but it's pretty cool. So we're up in Greyson Highlands and really close to a shelter that we're going to go to for lunch.
So it ended up being so rainy and cold that we're actually not going through the Grayson Highlands today. We're camping at a shelter right before it starts. Part of that is because we didn't really want to hike in the rain, but also part of it is that we wanted to secure ourselves shelter spots, and the other shelters ahead were just too small. We wouldn't necessarily be able to sleep inside, and we know it's going to rain all night tonight. So we ended up only doing 12 today, but we're camping with a bunch of our friends, which is pretty cool.
I was just saying, I'm not going to hike for a couple hours, at least, you know.
At least is the key word there.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go.
We're going to try to hike 16 miles to the next shelter. Apparently wind gusts are up to 70 miles an hour tonight, so that's why we're going to go to a shelter.
So it rained so much last night, and it was so loud because we were sleeping in the second story of the shelter, and there were these big booms like all night, and we think it was like the wind kind of pulling some of the panels up from the roof and then like sort of crashing back down in some way. But it was pouring, so windy, and then we kind of just waited in the shelter until 9, and then it just magically got blue skies. So now we're finally going to get to hike through Greyson Highlands State Park, and hopefully we do actually get to see some ponies today.
Where are we, Coyote?
We have 500 miles!
Woo!
500 miles on the AT!
Just hiked 500 miles.
Yeah. Woo.
This definitely has a PCT feel.
This place is so cool. I just keep like expecting to see marmots because this looks so much like the type of place that marmots would love to live. But I guess they don't live out here.
It's so windy right now. We're just having to walk sideways basically.
So we've officially entered Greyson Highlands State Park, and there's this information here about the wild ponies that live here. So I'm really, really hoping that we actually do get to see some wild ponies today.
They
Do it again.
haven't responded.
Pony, pony, pony.
Yeah.
Maybe if you play, maybe you play Genuine's 1998 classic.
We found this strange bug with a long nozzle. He looks like a mixture of a mosquito and a bee.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Weird. All the water here is like this brown color. I don't know if it's because it just stormed or if it's usually like that.
Okay, we have found some ponies. 4 ponies. But they're very far away.
It's really, really windy. It's blowing us over. It's crazy. Put away my windbreaker, I don't know why. Coyote's like holding up this whole tree by herself. It's super crazy.
I am. It's so heavy.
Whoa.
I don't even know how I got into this situation.
How's she doing that?
I don't remember how I got here, but here I am. So yesterday, unfortunately, we did not really see ponies, right, Radio?
That's right.
And guess what?
What?
Everybody else saw ponies.
No one has let me see ponies yet.
Remember OG said he got to play with ponies? Hellman got to play with ponies.
Yep.
Presumably River got to play with... Wow, we hit a really cool field all of a sudden. Very, very cool field. I don't Oh. What? Grateful's behind us. We're having lunch. Yum, yum, yum. What are you eating?
Tortillas, cheese, and salt.
20. Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Ooh, wow.
I'm turning 25 tomorrow. Very cool. 25.
That's crazy.
Okay, and so I also found out that OG, who we've been hiking with since we met in Hiawassee, that OG's birthday is also April 3rd. So we have the same birthday, and we're camping at the same shelter tonight. So we're probably gonna have a little birthday party. We've been hiking with Hellman, Cookie, and Grateful for a while, but Hellman and Cookie sped past us the other day and then sped past us again. Barnacle's also sitting with us for a little picnic.
Mm-hmm. She's been sitting there the whole time.
She has. This whole time she's been sitting here.
There's some ants down here. See this? These ants. They're eating Coyote's Cheez-It that has honey on it.
So the shelter that we're staying at tonight is actually like right next to a road, and there's a phone here, and you could get delivery from a pizza restaurant. So us and a bunch of other hikers just made a phone call and ordered like 10 pizzas out here for dinner, and the bill came to be $200. But it's gonna be really cool because we're all gonna get pizza for dinner tonight and still be on the AT. So here's the phone that we use to call the pizza places. Very cool. We're only doing like 12 miles today because we're meeting Radio's parents. Also, it's my birthday, and we are gonna go into town today.
She's a 25-year-old woman. She's a quarter of 100. Thanks. Happy birthday. Very good camouflage. This is the Shung B movie up there.
Right under it?
Danger, high voltage, keep off. Yeah, you have to go right under it. We're here with Coyote at the Grub Visitor Center. It's Coyote's birthday, and this visitor center is in honor of Alpha Lindemood Grub. She was born here on April 3rd, 1899. 99 years before Coyote. Wow.
So this is an old school that's on the trail, and it says that it's open to hikers. We're supposedly allowed to sleep in here, but it's a one-room schoolhouse from the 1890s. It's really cool, actually, and it definitely makes me think of Little House on the Prairie and Anne of Green Gables. This whole stretch of trail is completely covered in flowers. I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but on either side it's just like fields of flowers. And we've been seeing some of these little plants recently too. I don't know what they are. Radio might know what they are.
I don't.
But they're all sort of stretching out their arms.
They look like really fast growing.
Yeah. We just discovered this new pretty flower.
Yeah.
In the Sierras? It's like this style of flower that... Hey!
Hey.
A cool boardwalk.
Yeah, this is cool.
And it's kind of over swampy stuff, but it looks like... These are some really big leaves.
Lettuce.
Yeah, they look like lettuces.
I really am thinking I could eat them, but I think they would be bad.
I don't think, yeah, I think if you ate them, you might be a little sad.
Let's see if there's any animals we can spot.
Okay, what's going on?
Hey, you know how there was something poking my foot?
Yeah.
Okay, so I opened up my shoe.
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see in there. But then you said, is it in the sole of your shoe?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's in the sole of my shoe.
Okay, wait, take it out. Dang, girl.
That's what was poking my foot. That's crazy.
I feel like today, somehow coming down this mountain, we've just like completely walked into spring. Like I've been seeing so many flowers and so many bees and so much more green than usual, which is,
Green.
yeah, it's really cool.
are a delightful cat. Yes, you are. Wow.
I know. Here's the old one.
We found just the right person, and she took care of it for a while, and then she found somebody that wanted to adopt it.
Should we do it? Should we do a
Guess we
selfie?
got it better.
Okay.
Or you do it best.
What are we gonna do?
Well, maybe. I'm sure Camilla's selfie on my screen.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I can do it.
We're taking one picture of everyone.
Okay.